You're tuned in to the Matt Dolphin Show. Only on Kitchen Sink Media. Now here's your host, Matt Dolphin.
Alright, well hello. Welcome here. It is me, Terry Bridgewater again. I am still currently filling in the reins here for Matt Dolphin. We had a bit of a scare on the show last week, if you listen, or I guess 2 weeks ago now. But at the end of our listener voicemail segment, we got a call from what seemed to be Mr. Matt Dolphin. Now, we did have, the boys did look into it and see what's going on. They're still in talks with local authorities to figure out if it was Matt or if it just was some, prankster kid calling in, making us, thinking that, someone kidnapped Matt Dolphin, because he's still missing. We still don't know where he is. We're about on 1,000 unread texts from him now, and probably over 2,000 missed calls. Unfortunately, Matt doesn't have many family around the area or living that, to be honest. So we have no way of getting in contact with them to see what's going on. So the local authorities here are still, trying to figure out what's going on with Matt. See if that was an actual voice call from him or not. They're trying to do that low jack thing where they find out where the call came from, like they do in Law and Order and CSI and all them. But yeah, so there was a bit of a cliffhanger last week, or 2 weeks ago. Sorry, folks. We did have a bit of a week off for Christmas and the New Year. But obviously it's important for us to figure out where Matt is, but we still didn't want that voice message to ruin our holidays, if that sounds rude. So we still took the break, tried our best to, the boys in the booth were on the break, sent out for things to the cops and stuff like that to see if they could find out anything. So we're still working on it. But I hope everybody had a good holiday and a good New Year. It's let's just say it's been one crazy week to the second week of the new year. Last week, I guess it would be last week now. The Capitol building was attacked by or invaded by some of Mr. Donald Trump's very aggressive supporters. Now again, me, Mr. Terry Bridgewater, I'm not, into politics. Like I've said, that's being in politics is like being the black sheep of our family, okay? My brother Brandon Bridgewater is a member of the state Senate, and we do not associate with him that much. Just because, politics, we just don't mix well, the Bridgewaters and politics. But, it was pretty crazy what happened. It seemed to be something right out of the movie The Purge, which me and my wife Ruth did recently watch. It was the show. We watched the show, that's what it was. But anyways, it was pretty intense seeing all that. But there has been some big backlash from the everything, especially for Mr. Donald Trump. Everybody has been wanting for another impeachment, and he's been losing some stuff. He lost his Twitter account. His Twitter account was banned by Twitter or permanently suspended, something along those lines. I'm sorry, I'm belching. Why is it whenever I get on this microphone, I just start belching? I don't know what it is. Boys in the booth, you got to get like a belch button or something for me out here. But it looks like his golf courses have been banned from doing the PGA Tour. So that's a bit of a hit on him. So we'll see what happens. A bit of also odd news in the Trump presidency. Usually towards the end of the president's final days in office, I don't know if again, not a politics person, but I don't know if they do this just at the end of their term or if they can do it whenever. And most presidents just choose to do it at the end of their term. But Trump gave out the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and he gave it to one of them to some politician. I don't know who the heck it was. But the other one he's giving to Patriots head coach Bill Belichick. Now that's just kind of odd, don't you think? That's kind of weird, boys. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not big Patriots fans out here in Texas, but it's just weird. Bill Belichick. I mean, yeah, he's a good coach, but I thought that's for like. I guess I'm confused in the Nobel Peace Prize and stuff like that, but yeah, it's just a weird. I feel like a weird choice to pick Bill Belichick. I mean, he's a pretty emotionless guy. I mean, he seems nice enough, but it's just odd. I don't know. That's just my take from it. I don't really have any more on news on it. It was just Bill Belichick was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. So I don't know. That's just kind of odd. Yep. What do you? Okay, yeah, they're shaking their heads in the booth. They don't, I don't think they even knew that he was getting it. I found that article on my own. They didn't find me that one. But okay, moving on. We got a bit of another weird news article. Well, this first part isn't that weird. It's more, Hollywood drama. But Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are getting a divorce. But the weird thing is, so again, we're hopping on this TikTok train. So the Kanye West some girl on TikTok said her name's Ava Louise, I believe. Some TikTok girl, I don't know, she does her thing. And she is most famous for licking toilets. Let me just make sure this is the girl's name. I do have the article here. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. I'm okay. Okay, Ava Louise. I didn't want to be, bashing anybody's name if they weren't really involved with what was going on. So, but what the heck? Let me turn that off. Hold on. We're having technical issues here. I can't. What the heck do they want? Okay. Hold up. It's just some ad popped up. Try to get. I really hate advertisements on these websites. They're just I know I've talked about this before, but again, pain in the butt. Okay. So Ava Louise, I guess some TikToker, made up a rumor that Kanye West and Jeffree Star were having an affair. Now I guess Jeffree Star, to the research of my boys, my producers, they say that he is a YouTuber. We're again hopping on this YouTuber train as well for news, and he does like makeup and stuff like that. And they thought Kanye West was leaving Kim Kardashian for him because Kanye West moved to Wyoming or something like that, and then like not too far after, Jeffree Star moved to Wyoming, and this girl made up a TikTok video rumor saying that that's what would happen. That's what happened, and they're dating, blah blah blah. But she came out saying that it's fake. She made it up for what they call clout these days. But yeah, what I was saying earlier, her most famous TikTok was for licking a toilet seat as part of a coronavirus challenge. That's pretty freaking stupid. But yeah, so she basically just made stuff up to try to get famous on the internet again because she had her 5 minutes of fame from licking a toilet seat and then couldn't think of any other way than throwing two people under the bus with a stupid rumor. Ooh, this heats me up. But yeah, so that was proven false. And number two, I mean, I saw this story when it came in. My boys got my producers got the story before this new article came out saying it was false. They got the story talking about what this girl had said, and I was kind of like, well, what if it's just a coincidence they both moved? I mean, I know Kanye has his ways and can do pretty outlandish things, but when it just seemed like a coincidence that he moved to Wyoming and then this Jeffree Star gentleman also moved to Wyoming. I mean, it doesn't mean they're having relationships. That doesn't mean what that means. Maybe he saw the property Kanye got and was like, hey, that looks pretty nice. I want to move there too. People just jump to conclusions that don't need to be jumped to, and it's just anything to get famous for 5 minutes on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or whatever the heck. But Okay, we're going to move on to the... I have an article here about a stolen plane or something like that, but it just seems kind of boring to me, boys. I'm not going to read that one. But this one seems a little interesting. Let me click on here. So there's been a mysterious rise in squirrel attacks in a Queens neighborhood, which is pretty interesting. Hold on, I gotta... these freaking ads, I'm telling you. Luckily, I got my volume turned down, but... every time you click on a page, it just starts playing some sort of article or something. I mean, right now, Nancy Pelosi's talking on the screen. I don't want to hear that while I'm talking about this squirrel attack. Okay, getting heated up again. I am sorry. Residents in Queens, New York say they're facing a squirrel problem. Multiple attacks have been reported in Rego Park in New York. They say a family has experienced around 20 unprovoked squirrel attacks since Thanksgiving. So they're just saying these squirrels are just randomly jumping on people and attacking them and scratching them and biting them and for no, I mean, these people say they're not taunting them at all. They're just kind of, these squirrels are had enough of people in the area. They say the squirrels have been attacking people, also leaving bloodied rodents on the ground, like other animals. There's a pretty gruesome picture of some blood and stuff like this in a snow pile. I don't know if that's someone's blood or if it's just, maybe it ripped up a rabbit or something like that. But these squirrels seem like they're out to kill. I mean, they're tired of people in this neighborhood. It doesn't seem like, I mean, who really messes with squirrels? They're so fast and literally the name squirrel, they're so squirrely. They just run away real quick. You can't really do much to squirrels. So I guess these things are just, out to get these people. I guess maybe they're just tired. Maybe all the people swept up all their acorns or something like that, and they're just kind of pissed off and are hunting for blood now. I mean, this seems something out of an M. Night Shyamalan movie or something like that. But we're gonna move on forward. But hopefully, these people can get these squirrels under control. Because I mean, I would hate to, imagine the fear probably walking outside and just the looming doom of a squirrel about to jump, because the squirrel jumps on you. You can try and pry it off, but again, they're fast and squirrely. I mean, it's what the adjective's named after. But yeah, they're really squirmy buggers, so it's kind of hard to get them off. And they probably got little sharp teeth, and they got little tiny sharp claws on their little paws. So it's probably difficult to get a squirrel off you for when it's attacking you. So once it's on, you probably just got to let it do its thing, and hopefully it doesn't kill you. But I mean, I don't think they could kill you unless they're infected with rabies or something like that, which it looks like that's what they're looking for. It's saying that small squirrels and rodents like of that size are rarely to be infected with rabies, but they're gonna keep looking into it. So maybe they're just a bunch of rabid squirrels running around in this neighborhood, or maybe they're starting to form a underground squirrel society and are going to try to take over. Who knows? Okay. So yeah, we don't really have any voicemails this week. I guess a lot of people have been, taking a break from calling in because of the new year and everything. We also, so we'll get more of them hopefully next week. We also should in the next coming weeks have possibly some callers in, some live callers calling into the show. So that'll be fun. We're gonna take a look into that. But yeah, so that'll do it for the Matt Dolphin Show. We'll keep you updated on where we are in the search for Mr. Matt Dolphin. We still don't know exactly where he is. Like I said a gajillion times in the show, but we're gonna keep searching. Hopefully the local police will be able to track that call. Which, I mean, I don't know if it'll be much help. It didn't really have a number. It was an unrestricted number that the number was calling in from. So who knows? Hopefully, maybe another call will come in, but that also just throws up the factor of it could just be some people playing a prank on us. So, but all right, well, that'll do it for the Matt Dolphin Show. Hope everybody listening enjoy this little episode, and we'll talk to you on the next one. God bless.